Okay, according to the, America is in the Bible. Yeah.
Wait.
Give me that in what, Psalms? Okay, and give me that in Isaiah. You think God, right, the supreme being over everything, prophetically wrote down everything all the way to Revelation, is just going to leave America out the Bible, right? You got to think of that. Now, we all know that the Bible is spoken in codes.
Yeah.
So now, you got to crack the code and figure out who and what is he talking about. Because it's not going to plainly say America's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Because what you think America's going to do with the Bible? Throw it. The Lord is very intelligent. He created the times. He created the people who are going to be destroyed. So he knows how they're going to react. So he put it in codes to the point that the word was hidden for a while. Now it's being brought out in the midst of the country that is going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
So the daughter of Babylon. Right?
Yeah.
It's Psalms 138 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Now, have y'all ever read the Bible before?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
If y'all ever read Genesis, the 25th chapter, it talks about Jacob and Esau. Okay? Where's that sign? Right here. So, if you read Genesis, the 25th chapter, this is Esau. His name got changed to Edom. Okay? He is the only person that has a skin color of that. Okay? Y'all may look like y'all got that skin color, but you don't. You got melanin in your skin, okay? Which means a little bit of brown. Like Latinos say brown pride, and people with darker skin say black pride, but all brown, there's different shades of brown. But the so-called white man is the only nation that has translucent skin, which it looks like they're red, because their blood shows through their skin, okay? So there's the so-called white people that today's Edom. Now, give me that in Genesis 25. I just want to read it to you just so I can show you. Like I said, it's not going to say plainly he's going to come out his name Esau and they're going to later on call him the white man. It's not going to say that. But it's going to say it in code, and the code is so clear that who else can it be on planet Earth? Okay?
Genesis 25 and, you want me to get straight to the point?
Yeah, straight to the point.
Okay, Genesis 25 and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, they were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
Came out red all over like a hairy garment. It ain't talking about like he was red and hairy. Like when you got a coat and the coat is red all over, from the back of the hand, the back of the leg, the bottom of the foot. So-called white man is the only nation of people that are red all over like a hairy garment. Okay, go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
They called his name Esau. Now, who else? They could say that so-called Native Americans are red. They're not red, they're brown. Okay? It's quite clear. That's why they're the Redskins. That's disinformation. Okay? But the actual red people, when they blush, they turn red. They get mad, their face turn red. You know, but so that's the connection. Okay? It is quite clear. Okay?
I was going to say also, if you look up the Hebrew word for Esau, it's Ishar, which means wasted away, which is that pigment.
They have no pigmentation. Okay? So let's get back to that.
Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem.
Yep, so Edom name got changed to Esau, the father of the Edomites, you see there? If you're reading that same chapter, it explain that. Okay, go ahead.
Who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
It calls them the daughter of Babylon, okay? Even the Jamaicans know this place is considered Babylon. You know, they always sing about it, right? Because Babylon was known as a rich city, a city basically you can do what you want type of city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially when Alexander got the ruling over there. Okay? So let's read that in Isaiah
13. What you had? What you wrote?
So you guys just like out here spreading the word? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we're the people. You see people like us, we're gonna read the Bible unfiltered. Okay, whether people like it or not, you know, we just gonna get the truth because that's our job. You know, our job ain't to make friends. We don't have no tip bucket. We're just out here to give the truth unfiltered because that's what people deserve. And when we give it, it's gonna give understanding. You're not just gonna leave and be like, I don't know what they was talking about. You're gonna leave and be like, let me look it up myself, and you're gonna see all kind of information. Be like, it's gonna make you more wise to the world. You know, it may make you more mad because you're gonna find out how
So
crazy
what
this world is.
religion do you guys practice?
It's hard to explain, but we're not a religion, okay? This is our history book. This Bible, Negro, Latino, Native Americans, this is our heritage. Like when you read about some historical guys, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and you read them in books, that's the same thing here. So it's not a religion, it's just our history. And in that history book, it has prophecies to say this shall happen and that shall happen. So at the end of the day, our religion is that we're Hebrew Israelites. But religion means basically to hold back and constrain you, to put you in a box.
Okay.
So we're not in a box, we're just reading our history, we're reading our ways and how we operate, okay? So that's why I say I'm not religious. We're
Yeah.
not religious. So
This is Isaiah 13 and 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
now y'all heard about Sodom and Gomorrah? I never heard about Sodom and Gomorrah when the fire came from the skies and a woman turned to a pillar of salt? Okay, there's a story in Sodom and Gomorrah when the people began to be homosexuals and they wanted to have sex with the angels. And God sent fire from the skies and destroyed that whole city. Okay, so he's saying the daughter of Babylon is going to get the same judgment as Sodom and Gomorrah got. So therefore, ain't no fireballs or comets going to come down. The fire is going to be these thermonuclear missiles. And that the thermonuclear missile, the main two components is fire and brimstone. The same two components. And that's, once again, you can go look that up, Google it. Or is fire and brimstone in a nuclear missile? Okay, and you will find it. Okay.
It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yeah. So you watch the Planet of the Apes. Well, ain't gonna be no apes on the rich elite. Talking about the Bilderbergs and all them, the Rothschilds. They know about these prophecies. Okay. Christopher Columbus knew about these prophecies. Okay, that's why they came over to this land. Now, when they made that movie Planet of the Apes, they knew about the prophecies of Israelites taking over the so-called white man, which are the Edomites, their rulership. Because that's always, at the end of the day, that's what basically saying that the so-called white man ruling now is not going to rule. And when the Lord comes back, he's going to put us into rulership, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so the world can be ran right. Okay, because right now the world is all kind of turmoil. Like we were saying, you got chemtrails, you got to go to the store and get water. You know what I'm saying? There's water right there. The food ain't real. You know, you got to deal with all this in this society. When we rule, ain't gonna be that. That's why I said land, farm, milk, and honey. All these, we're gonna make things right because we know how to live right. Okay, and that's why they oppress us so much. Because if we do get into power, we're gonna start setting things straight. And if we do know we're supposed to be ruling, what you gonna do? You're gonna start doing things to start ruling. You know, so they oppress us mentally to keep us down. That's why they use cigarettes, abominable foods, because them foods and those different drugs, it what you call that? Not decalcify, but sedate you. It sedates you. You know, and you can't think straight. So if they got you on that lean, that's why the rappers can rap about lean, they can't rap about putting Molly in the white girl's drink. You know, Rick Ross rap about both, but he didn't lose his Reebok sponsorship when he was rapping about lean, but he lost when he was talking about putting Molly in the white girl's drink. Why is that? Because they don't want you doing that. They want you to keep our people sedated. Smoke, do lean. You can drink or you can have your recreational, but do it while you're chilling. If you're off on that day, you say, I'm about to chill out, I'm about to get drunk, do it at home, you know. But don't be trying to read the Bible and trying to get in the light and get drunk at the same time. It doesn't work. But the point is that they sedate us. And that when that sedation happens, it calcifies our pineal gland, and we can't register things straight. You know, it sound like, you know, that's a good thing. Look up pineal glands. To the point you don't know if you sleep or woke. You stayed up late, you're in front of the computer, and you just could keep eating, or you don't know whether you're sleeping or not, and then you just crash. That's because your melatonin is off, and your pineal gland regulates your melatonin. Basically, when it gets dark, like if you have kids, y'all have kids, you know you gotta turn the lights down for that child to go to sleep. You get the lights on, it's gonna mess with their melatonin, and they're gonna be up running. You're gonna be like, how you got so much energy? Because you got the music on, lights on. You know, you're stimulating their pineal gland. They don't know what time it's, you know. So that's the same thing they do with these foods and do with these computers and other objects. Is they throw our balance off and it don't help us to think straight. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we're battling. And at the end of the day, I didn't get a chance to ask y'all, what's y'all ethnicity?
Hispanic.
Hispanic. So I don't know what, you know, which, if y'all, because Hispanic is a lot of Mexican. Guatemala. So basically, if y'all on this sign, you are a part of the chosen. You have the opportunity for salvation. You know, the people that have opportunity for salvation is the only people on this sign. This is the people who the Lord died for. Okay? Because a good question is, what do the white man needs to be saved from? When you need to be saved, that means you're in danger. They're not in danger. They're doing all the danger. Okay? They're the ones with the predator drones and all this and that. We're the ones going through what we're going through, what Brazil's going through, Venezuela, the Native Americans going through, the Negroes went through, what Trump is saying. They're not talking about white people need to get kicked out and go back to Europe. They're saying we need to go. They're saying you guys need to go, right? Yeah. We're getting to hell since we've been here all the way up to this point. So we need salvation, okay? So that's why I said a lot of, especially Hispanic, they're taking like, oh, I thought everybody could make it, man. No, man, God is just. You know, He's not saying that we can make it, only us can make it for nothing. He's saying it for a reason, okay? We're the only people that serve Him from the time the Lord got crucified all the way up to now. We're the only people that serve Him. White people are turning to atheists and all that. We don't have the guts or the balls to do something disrespectful like that. You understand? Because we are built, it's in us to serve the Lord, naturally. Even if you don't serve the right one, we naturally say there is a God, because He built us like that, okay? And He built a so-called white man to not be godly. As you can see, history shows you, okay? So that's pretty much, you know, it's a whole lot of stuff, but that's like the gist of it as far as a forefront I can give y'all, you know.
Yeah, it's really nice that you guys are out here doing this, taking time out of your day.
Yeah, it's a self-sacrifice, man, because I want to go home and chill with my family, but the Lord told us to come out here and do this. Just like Paul, you know, you hear about Paul? You know, Paul wanted to do it. He died and went to heaven, you know, and like people say have out-of-body experiences. Paul died and went to heaven, and the Lord was like, no, you got to go back. Paul's like, all right, I got to go back, and he came back, and he's like, he has to finish the work. Like, what we won't do don't matter. It's what the Lord wants us to do. Because I want salvation. If you want salvation, you want salvation, you want salvation, you're going to do what it takes to get it. You're not going to BS and be partying, and then when the chariot comes, you're going to be like, oh, Lord, take me. You're going to be like, oh, man, you was partying the whole time.
Hello.
This is us investing in the bank of salvation. This is how you deposit your money. And you don't have to do this. Men are required to do it, mainly, okay? But the women just keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and take the blood of the Lord. His name is not Jesus, it's Yahweh Shai.
I'm from Africa, Israel. I know about the story.
Well,
The history.
we gotta go, but thanks for your time. It was really nice.
No problem.
Thank you so
Y'all stay
much.
up.
Thank you so much.
What's going on? You saying thank you, but you don't know who you thanking us for. That's godly to say thank us.
Thank you for